Okay, we've got a group here from our karate class and a special guest, Mr. Reinecke, a master level instructor with AKS. He's going to help us out today. We're going to show you a little bit about what we do in our class and some of the exercises and programs we go through. First thing we're going to go through, I think, Brad, you're going to show us a kata?
I can do that.
All right, and let's just kind of scoot off the floor and we'll let Brad have it. Kata is a way we put our techniques together to practice solo. Every movement in the kata is a block or a strike, and it's fighting against various opponents. A lot of the techniques are hidden. You don't understand everything. The obvious moves, of course, are obvious, but there are a lot of moves you might not understand. This kata here, wild horse form, was developed by my instructor, Sensei Ernest Lieb, as a competition form many, many years ago, 30 plus, probably 40 plus years ago. It's a black belt level kata. Very good, Brad, thank you. So that's a rather modern kata that combines hand and foot techniques. I'm going to take the floor. I'm going to perform one called Niji Shiho. It means the 54 steps, excuse me, Niji Shiho is 34 steps. But it's an Okinawan form, just using hand techniques. But all the techniques you see, it's a lot different than the one that Brad just performed. That tires me out. The techniques in there, you see some things that are like searching in the dark, learning to fight when you can't see your opponent. There's a lot of different intricacies in the hand techniques, but all of the movements are used in actual self-defense. The next thing we're going to show is Kristen Reinecke. She's our competitor in our club. She's gone to quite a few tournaments in the last couple of years and accumulated 12, 15, 20, I don't know how many trophies you got. 30 now. Real quick, 30. She goes to a tournament, she ends up getting, and she'll be over here, she ends up getting 2 or 3 trophies at every tournament. Kristen's going to demonstrate Shoshu kamas, please. These, of course, are a showy form of the kama, but they're a weapon used in Okinawa. The Okinawans use their tools as weapons, and this, like any other sickle, is used for cutting grain. So she's going to perform a kata using this, and she's won quite a few first place with this also. So I'm going to back up. Are you going to have enough room, or should we back up the camera? Okay. Very good, Kristen. Excellent job. We don't let her on the mats with the kamas. We don't have any bladed weapons on our mats because they're very, very expensive. These mats, we just don't want to cut them. So we take no weapons. We don't wear shoes on the mats. We protect our matting. We love our mat area. We went quite a few years without it. So now that we got it, we kind of take care of it. Let's, next we're going to do a two-man bow kata. The bow is a weapon found in all cultures. Hitting people with a big stick is kind of a common thing. But We practice katas just like you've seen with the other empty hand and weapons, but we also do weapons katas where we pair up and empty hand forms where we pair up. So we're going to demonstrate a two-man bow kata. Mr. Reinecke and I will pair up and do this. Let's. You gotta come at me. Very good, thank you. So we work with two-man katas. It's all prearranged. Anything, we'd go in there kind of crazy and kill each other if we didn't prearrange it. But it teaches you to go from blocks to strikes to moving and putting everything we learn together in a combination with our partner. I think the next thing we're going to do, you and Brad are up with some two-man sets. Very good. Not that we were. Okay, what they're working on now, it's called Suikendo, which means a fist of water or flowing like water. This is a two-man set. Again, this wouldn't be a real fight, but any of these moves and any chunk of this could be put together in a combination. Not a lot of fancy kicks in this, but in self-defense we don't do high-flying kicks. Knee strikes and kicks to the body. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, the next section we're going to show is some non-prearranged self-defense. You might catch more mistakes even here, but it's not that we don't make mistakes, you have to recover from them. So go ahead and bow. Okay. Brad, you'll get, all right, Brad will be attacking. Kristen is in a ready stance. He's going to step forward. He's coming in he's going to step in and throw a punch 5 times, and it's a basic attack. It's random how she defends. It's just whatever takes the mood for her. I want a complete defense, follow through all the way. Breaking the arm over the shoulder. Of course, she didn't want to break it. Very good. Now Kristen's attacking. Very good. I'll just call out attacks. Brad, you're going to attack Kristen. Front choke. Rear choke. Bear hug. Rear bear hug. Just come out of a judo class. I thought she'd throw you. Okay, you're attacking Brad. Front choke. Bear hug. She falls down. Okay, headlock. Okay, side headlock. Okay, face of the bow. Very good. None of it's prearranged, but they practice the techniques often enough that it just becomes a natural thing for them to do. Got a couple other people we're going to do a little self-defense drills with, so we'll be back with you in just a moment.